Hey guys, coming at you with another Mini MOC. Now let's roll that intro. Yo, what is going on, my fellow cloners? Coming at you with another Mini MOC that I have built. Now, before I talk about the Mini MOC, I would like to say, what did you guys think about that new intro, where I talk in the intro and then I talk again? You guys tell me what you think down in the description below. I would like to have some of your feedback, because I might start doing this, I might not. So, I'll let that decision be in your hands. But as you can tell from the title, this Mini MOC is on the planet Yarrv. If you guys don't know, Yarrv was a Galactic Republic affiliated planet that had lush and very dense jungles with long, sandy beaches and a lot of oceans. That is what the description on Wikipedia says. Now, in this Mini MOC, I show clones retreating, as you can tell from the title. So, let's get right on into it. I'm going to keep you on my stand and just show you this beach here for a second. If it would focus. There we go. So, as you see here, we have a beach. It's kind of a curved beach. It goes here all the way around. And on it, I have some of that foam. I've heard people call it sea foam, and I just heard people call it like fizzing. Well, I don't know what it is. But I have that here, and white water, I've also heard that. So it's washing up onto the beach, as you can see here, here, and over here. And to get that effect, I added these cheese slopes, showing that the wave is coming in this direction with all of them. Even this one here, I only tilted that way, but it should be that way. There we go. Now, this light blue here is to signify that it is shallow, which would make sense. And then here shows it's getting deeper, so I did darker blue. Here's an overhead look at that. Alright, now, I'd like to say, this Mini MOC, as you can tell, is unfocused, and one brick, and looks like it gets up to 2 plates here, but is one brick elevated with a small hill. And I will tilt it to show you that the base plate I built it on, I will fix that later, is consisted of 3 different base plates. Now, I fixed that problem, and I went out to the store, and I bought another base plate, 32 by 32, so I can pump out more MOCs and awesome videos. I'll explain at the end what I mean by that. So, if we start out over here, throw my stand here, we have the clone forces retreating, and grass that's falling, but these droids here, this one got shot by that guy behind the ruins, which I'll show here in a second, and this guy is about to get shot. So, this guy here is getting blown up, and he's kind of getting blown up. He went to dive out of the way, and he didn't time it correctly, so he's going to end up like falling here and probably dying. So there's that. This clone here is dead. The explosion did get to him and knocked his helmet off. So that is that side. I'll explain the trees here in a second. We have this lieutenant here. Focus. There we go. We got this lieutenant here calling in for some reinforcements, but the Jedi generals are saying that they don't have enough reinforcements at the time, so they won't get any. This guy here is a sharpshooter. He's got a DC-15A. All the others got S's. Well, that's a lie. He's got a 15A, 15A, and the rest got 15 S's. And he's shooting through this overgrown kind of little hut, this shack thing. Get some pictures of this. Well, video of this. Very basic ruins. I just did a classic ruins like I did, and then I removed some pieces and put some grass in. Cover the top up with some vegetation. And then the other side, if I turn it around, is that. So that is that of the ruins. And here's this other dead clone, as you can see here. His helmet did get knocked off. It rolled down the hill. Try to get that effect. This grass here is falling apart. I'm not going to touch it. Don't want to break it anymore. So these trees here, I did go with something a tad bit different. As you guys know, my classic trees never had these pieces in it. But I've added those pieces to cover up the bigger gaps. Like I would have put one here, but I just now noticed that. So I'm going to start doing trees like this, having those in the smaller gaps, and also to get the tree bigger. Also, something I did differently, in the middle of the tree, middle of the trunk, I had grass pieces, these bamboo pieces, to show that the trees have somewhat moss on it. Is that a very good description? Wow, no. Very good way of showing that? No, I probably will improve that later. And then here is the other one. I did on both trees. So tell me what you guys think of that, if I should continue doing that, or if I should do some classic trees like I normally do. But that is this mini MOC. Really not much to it. Just that the clones have to retreat because of the droids attacking them. Now, talk about some updates. Get you on my stand here, looking at the ruins. Focus. Alright, so I have a building Rattatak coming out. When of this video, I do not know. But I do have a really cool way, and I'm working on editing it so that it can work perfectly, and so that you guys can skip around in the video. And I'll explain why in that video. I also have a planet, a mini MOC on the planet Eol Sha, so you guys better be prepared to see that. And then after that, I have a Tabrin mini MOC coming out. Yes, Tabrin, the home of the Ishitib. But I won't keep you guys for real long, so I'll go right on into that outro. I always do that. So make sure you guys go follow me on Instagram. I would say Twitter, but Twitter's been acting up, so I removed Twitter from my description and from my About section. So Twitter is no longer available. So go follow me on Instagram, and on Instagram you guys can get the behind the scenes looks and updates of the current things I'm working on. I did post a few pictures of Eol Sha yesterday. Very, very interesting. But that does it. There really isn't anything left. So I want you to have yourselves a very nice day. And this is Clone Production Studios signing off.